my kitchen. Today I am lucky enough to have a special celebrity guest, and I think, what time is it right now? It is almost 1 o'clock. I think her jet just flew in. She came in from out of state, so hopefully she's here. I'm going to check at the back door and we'll see. Hey Red, are you here yet? Red? I think she's here. Let me see. Oh, she's here. Come on in.
Hi, just arrived.
A little bit late. She has a glass of wine in her hands already, and I like that because she is ready to party in the kitchen. So I'm going to get a glass too. And Nan always says the glass has to be half full. It shouldn't be more than that, but it looks like you need a little bit more in there. So let me hook you up. You got to hook up Nana with the drinks. So let me pour myself a glass. I'm a little jealous that she has one and I don't. And we're going to be making some gingerbread caramels today. We're making tons of different cookies, but the first thing is going to be gingerbread caramels. Now, I know you're probably thinking, I can just buy caramels in the store. Why can't I just get them? But we're going to load it with flavor. We're going to have some cinnamon in there, cardamom, ground cloves. What else are we putting? Oh, nutmeg, molasses. So it's different than what you buy in the store, and we're going to package it really, really cute. So I think it's something that you guys are going to like to give as gifts for the holidays because it's really affordable, and of course that's something everybody's looking for this year. But anyways, enough talking, let's get to cooking, and cheers.
Rastrovia.
Rastrovia. Chin Chin or rolls in the kitchen. She said she's going to be the doer, I'm going to be the talker, so let's go. We're going to make these gingerbread caramels. Now what I have here is just basic cookie sheet, and Nan is going to take some vegetable oil and just spray the cookie sheet with vegetable oil. Perfect. And that's just a light little spray, just so things aren't sticking. Then we have some wax paper, or you can also use parchment paper as well. We're going to put that on top. And then Nan's just going to spray that paper too. Oh, that's good. And she's pressing it down a little bit so that it sticks to the pan. Or adheres to it. Good, perfect. And you want to let the sides lay over a little bit because when we take the caramel, we're going to pour it into this, and then we're just going to lift it up. Makes things a little bit easier if you have something to grab onto here at the end. So that's the first step. Easy enough. So the next step that we're going to do, we have to put all the ingredients in a pot. Make sure you use a pot that's like non-stick because it's caramel, obviously going to be really sticky. So I'm going to take 4 cups of heavy cream. Yes, you guys know I don't use light cream for anything else that's light, skim, fat-free. Don't mess with any of that stuff. Just heavy, heavy cream. And 2 cups is basically just 2 containers of this. It's really weird because I know they measure it on the back by tablespoons, so it's hard to tell how much is in here, but one of these guys is 2 cups. Oop, you get it all over the place as usual. What else is new? Making a big mess. That's okay. And then I have 2 cups of light corn syrup. Just pour that on in there. Come on, get all that stuff out. And then 4 cups of sugar. Look at how much sugar this is. Can you guys believe that? But it's caramel. I mean, this is what's going into your candy, guys. Good stuff. And then 1½ sticks of butter. Oh, maybe I should get a bigger pan. I don't even know if that's all going to fit in there. And then I have ½ cup of molasses. Just dark molasses, unsulfured. Let me get a little spatula so I get everybody out. Okay, and then what you're going to do is just put this on high heat, and you want to let everything boil, but Nan has a little tip because you really don't want this to burn, right Nan? You just want to boil it, and just make sure, I guess what, that it boils and then turn it down to a lower heat maybe?
So it gets to the, you can use either candy thermometer or the water method.
Oh yeah, we're going to actually, Nan has a method that she uses where you can take some water and then, what do you just put a little piece in it?
And it runs into a little small ball.
Okay, and then if it goes into a little small ball, then you know it's done, because we don't have a candy thermometer. We don't make candy that often, so that's a little method that Nan has tips and tricks in the kitchen, so it's good to have her. And it smells good too. Don't you guys love that? The butter just melted, and do you have any tips, Nan?
Just don't put any wine in it.
Did you guys hear that? Just don't put any wine in it. I don't know, maybe it would taste good with wine.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, we'll try it in the next batch.
Anything tastes good with wine. You guys see a little bit thicker. And obviously I don't have a candy thermometer. I'm sure a lot of you guys don't because I don't cook candy every single day in my house. So you can take a little spoonful of this, put it in some cold water, and if the caramel stays firm, then it's done. I know that sounds a little wordy, might be too confusing, so just let it boil for 20 minutes on medium-high heat, and then it should get a little thick. If you get this consistency, you're good to go. We're going to spice things up a little bit because, of course, we're making gingerbread caramel, not the typical stuff that you buy in the store. So I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Use a good quality vanilla. Oh, it smells so good. I wish you guys could smell this. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon.
And we're going to do, what is this in? I think we put in nutmeg. Oh yeah, 3/4 teaspoon of nutmeg.
Right.
Got that. And then 3/4 teaspoon of ginger. Ginger is awesome. Good for your digestive health. If you get car sick, motion sickness, use some ginger. And then I have 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. I'm using less ground cloves because they tend to be really strong, so we don't need too many of them. And I'm going to take a spatula, or you can take a whisk, but you don't want to overmix caramel. And just stir in all of that flavor. Make sure everything gets nice and incorporated.
That's it.
Tips now? Oh, that's it? Okay, so then we're going to pour it into our baking sheet.
One thing, guys, Nana does not like to do dishes, so I'm on my own with this one. What'd you say, Nana?
I'll drop.
She'll try. What did you say before? Money counts?
Yeah, money certainly counts.
You guys hear this? Money counts. That looks good. Money counts. Hey guys, so the caramels have been sitting out for 24 hours. They're the perfect consistency. It's still a little bit soft. But that's exactly what we want it to look like. You don't want it too hard so people can't chew it. And I'm going to package them up in these beautiful guys right here. So if you don't want to make the caramels, you can always buy truffles or make your own truffles or make cookies, whatever you want, and throw them in this package. It's the perfect little holiday gift, and it says Sweet Wishes. So pretty much
So just to show you guys again, this is what the finished product will look like. Super easy to make, super affordable. So let me show you how to do it. It might be upside down, but I think you guys will get the idea. So you're going to start with a 7-inch square of cardstock paper. You can get this at AC Moore. Where do we get it? Joann Fabrics. You can really get it anywhere pretty much. So take your paper, turn it in the shape of a diamond. You're going to take one side and let it meet the other side. And you can always fix the bottom at the end. Take some tape. You can use double-sided tape, but I didn't find any in my house and I didn't feel like buying any, so I'm just going to use this. I should have done this beforehand. And then just fold the tape over so you have two sides. Down. Oh, fold this guy. Put it on one side of the flap and fold it so they meet. There you go. And then you can always fix the bottom a little bit too. Let me fix that up. Get some more tape. How you doing in there, Nan?
Doing fine. How are you?
Good. Relaxing?
Yes, I am with my glass of wine.
Having some wine. Ooh, it's early for wine. I guess it's never too early.
I'm after 12.
Oh, as long as it's after 12. Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? And if you mess it up a little bit, just take the tape off and fold it. It's really hard for this paper to rip. It's pretty easy to work with. So then you have this top here that we're going to fold over. Obviously, you guys are going to fill it with candy. You can use the caramels I made, but if you think that's too time consuming, then you can buy truffles or you can make your own truffles. That's really easy. But whatever you want to fill it with, any candy. Lots of options here. So take some more tape and just get this little flap folded over. You can flatten it out a little bit. It doesn't have to be straight. Put some tape on the flap. Fold them over just like a little envelope, whatever you want to call it. And then take some ribbon. It's about a 7-inch piece of ribbon. Fold it over just like they do with, you know, the Support Our Troops ribbons and the breast cancer awareness and all that stuff. Take some more tape. I should have done that first. I don't know why I did that. That's okay. So put some tape. I know this is like so interesting to watch. Absolutely fascinating. And then I have these little stickers, the labels. This is what really makes it look unique and pretty. If you go on MarthaStewart.com, she has these labels for free. This one says Sweet Wishes, so it can go for any holiday, any religion, you know, anybody in your family, anybody you work with. Whoops, our ribbon came undone. See, I'm definitely no Martha Stewart in the kitchen. Take your Sweet Wishes, put it on top of your ribbon, and there's your gift. So you could easily whip up about like 20 or 30 of these guys for a really cheap price. I mean, all the ingredients I bought, probably under 30 bucks. So you can give a lot of gifts to people on a budget because I know some of you guys will. So I hope you like this and let me know if you try it.